Oh man. All right. Let's play a little groove while people come on in. Turn him down a little bit. Yeah. We in the building now. Yeah. Seven's up. No disrespect. This man here, he was rolling with them. He was rolling with the sevens. Hey. You know we rep the sevens. Yeah. Hey. Now, Noble Drew Ali, that was his name. To help us know ourselves, that's why he came. Yeah. I used to be so angry, spitting flame. But once I seen the light, that is when it changed. Once you know the truth and change your wise, you can see our people for we are, not the lies. Now I understand why they try and keep us lost. Our ancestors great, when they really had the sauce. They gave hella knowledge, hella culture to the world. They trying to make us slaves, but now I keep it there. Without even knowing, making gold out of dirt. We always showing love, that's probably why it hurt. My people wanna chill, my people want serenity. And it seems like you want some more enemies. We all about love, we all about peace. Throw them sevens up when you see us in the streets. What's happening, man? We gonna get started in a second. I'm trying to find this last little thing before I get started. I hope you're doing all right out there, wherever you are. Much love to you and yours. It's a crazy time. It's a lot of bad energy out there. You know what I mean? A lot of negative energy. A lot of craziness, you know what I mean, with the COVID, the whole economy. We gotta stay positive. We gotta stay moving with love. No, that's not it. Yeah. Well, no, that's not it. We got enough. I think we got enough. Yeah. I like that one. Yes. Okay. One time, man, for Noble Drew Ali. We finna get started, man. All right. Let me Let me get some water real quick. I'll be right back. What's happening with y'all? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Here we go. Oh, I seen a question. If you got a question, type it in. I'll be right back. 1 second. Good?
Yeah, I heard you say I'm going to get some water, so that's where I was going to go.
I got you. Thank you, buddy. Love you, man.
Huh?
I said I love you.
Oh, you got any cinema for being your video?
At the end, okay?
Okay, next time when you rest next one?
Yep.
Yay.
All right, here we go. Here we go. What's happening with you? Beautiful people. Beautiful people. Back at it again. Yes. That's what we gotta look for right there. There we go. Boom. To make changes. Oh, there it is. Peace, 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 peace. Okay, we are ready to go. We are ready to go. So, let me, before I get to teaching the things that I wanted to teach out of the Quran, I hope you got this with you. If you don't, please go get it. Please study the teachings of Noble Drew Ali. It's very important in these days and time. Very important. I am Rami Salam El, by the way, if you don't know. Thank you for being here. So, before I get to the lessons, because I have a few things I want to read. Yeah, this too. Just want to make sure I got all my stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Because this is very important. Yes. Oh, man, this is beautiful. All right, let me just get the questions out the way real quick. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, is there any questions? Peace, peace, peace to everybody. Peace, peace, peace. We got one question, huh? Why are you taking the words that Jahmal Bey, I'm thinking you're saying, why are you taking the words that Jahmal Bey said out of context, bro? This is the thing. I didn't take any words out of context. The man said, I was talking with the FBI. I've been having conversations. They contacted me. We are being investigated. That's what he said. I didn't say that. He was on camera laughing about his guns. We got 3 of them. He was the one that said, we are going to go in there and fucking extract our nationals like any other nation with his gun. He was the one with the squeegee board mapping out military strategies. Not Rami. I don't push violence. I don't push having guns. I push and I support and I represent and I stand for the teachings of Noble Drew Ali. See, Noble Drew Ali was a prophet. No disrespect to Jahmal, but I don't follow Jamal's teachings. I follow the teachings of Noble Drew Ali. Now, if you have an issue with that, that's a personal problem. I can't help you with that. This is the path that I'm on. If you want to be on this path, hey, the more the merrier. That's what Noble Drew Ali said. Come on in. We are here to uplift fallen humanity. If you would like to kill people, and you would like to harm humanity, then you can follow the people with guns. And you can do that. That's your choice. I'm not forcing you. I'm not saying what you have to do. I'm saying this is the way I am walking. This is the way Moorish Americans, more importantly, are walking. This is how we are supposed to be. So it's nothing taken out of context. You can look up domestic terrorism for yourself and read it for yourself. And then you can make a checklist. You can make a checklist of criteria. And then you can go and see the actions and see, violent, okay, anti-government, oh. And you do the math, the mathematics, you add it up. It's really that simple. All right. Next question, please. Let's see. Love, true peace, freedom, and justice. I, self-law, and master. L.J. Davidson. Yeah. Who have Jahmal harmed or killed Keithel Bay? Well, you see, I don't know. I don't follow Jahmal. I'm not Jahmal. I don't know Jamal's actions. I don't know what he does. He used to be in the Marines and he has conversations with the FBI. I don't know. I'm trying to stay away from people like that. See, because I'm about love instead of hate. In the military, they are good about killing. You know what I'm talking about? And that's not loving. That's not uplifting humanity. So I don't know. You'll probably have to ask Jahmal. I do know this, though. I do know any person, and it's taking it off of him as a person. So let's remove him. Any person, any more that is online, on the internet, out in public, in the streets, in schools, at work, wherever, and you are promoting, propagating that Moorish Americans should be having guns and we should be threatening the government, anybody doing that is endangering the entire Moorish nation. This is a fact. That is what I do know. And that is a harm that I cannot just sit back and allow. I can't just be quiet and be cowardly when I see somebody misleading the people with these teachings, falsely using these lessons. I can't sit back quietly. Now, I don't know about you. Everyone has to make their own choices. For me, I'm not going to be quiet. What I'm going to do is take the clean glass and put it right there for you so that the people can see, oh, this guy and these people, those other groups, they're trying to take this information. They're trying to take the culture and the legacy and the heritage and our principles, and they're trying to mix it up and take their own thing and make their own sort of movement out of it. And they can do that. But I'm going to make sure it's clear to the people, all people, that Moorish Americans are not that. Moorish Americans are not about killing people. We are about love instead of hate. Love instead of hate. It's really that simple. Any more questions? Please. I'm here. Ooh, the Spirit Alchemy Channel. Ooh, with the boop, drop the jewel on us. Let's read that. Let's read that. Let's take that in. This is where our spiritual system comes into play as a primary way of defense while using guns when needed. Almost there. You was almost there. I didn't see the last little bit, baby. But this is where the spiritual part comes into play. Because when you welcome God, let me put this to you a different way. I want you to sit and think on this for me, y'all. We all know that Noble Drew Ali was arrested on false charges. Did he try to bust back against the government? Better yet, were there Moorish Americans that tried to extract the Moorish National, tried to extract the Prophet with guns and AKs? Did they come in there, go for it, boo, blue, get him, get him? No, they did not. They did not do that. Noble Drew Ali did not do that, ladies and gentlemen. Because Noble Drew Ali was moving with love instead of hate. Even when he was falsely charged. Even when they were doing wrong to him that was not justified. He did not return harm to them. He did not kill them. Love instead of hate. Why are you making it that difficult? Why are you trying to avoid the fact? We trying to weave and duck and dodge. Noble Drew Ali was a prophet sent by our Creator, Allah. Sent specifically for the so-called black people because we needed him most. And the main message was love instead of hate. Let me pose another question to the people. Are guns made to love? That technology, that thing, a gun, is that made with the intention, with the desired outcome of love? When I use this piece of machinery, do I expect love to be the result? No. It was designed to harm, designed to kill. That is what it is for. That is the tool's function. This is a pencil. This is a pencil. It was not designed to wash my hands. Okay, it was designed to write. That's his function. It's a book. It's a book. It wasn't designed. It wasn't designed to get me from one destination to another. This is not what this is for. It's for reading. A gun. A gun isn't designed to create peace. It isn't designed to bring unity. It is designed, its function is to harm. Ultimately, kill, which is not love. Oh, man. Questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? Ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. This one too. This one too. Gotta get this one on deck. Yes. Bam. Yes. I'll speak on that. I'll speak on that. Yes. Even Haitians never lost a war due to spiritual systems warfare assigned. How is Haiti doing right now? Love to my Haitian brothers and sisters, but how is Haiti doing right now? What has war gotten us? More death, more destruction. That is not what we need to be about. Don't try to use that as an example. You're not being real. You're not being real. And see, people, and this is the other thing that's kind of irritating, is because people like to perform online. They like to pretend. Like, yeah, I'm down with the revolution. Yeah, that's what we, like Haiti did. Yeah, back to all over tour. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. Yeah. But what had they done? Nothing. A whole lot of talking. Halloween, dressing up, playing make-believe on the internet, amongst a group of little buddies and cliques, to feel good, to make it seem like, yeah, like the so-called new Black Panther Party that's out there. Performative. It sounds good. It's not really. Nobody's really about that action. Nobody's really disciplined. Nobody's really military trained. Nobody's really going about the proper way. You don't do no military strategy and training and exercise in your bedroom. Come on, player. That is not discipline. That is not no representation on how any military anything is supposed to be. Plotting and planning in your bedroom with the squeegee board, with your girl holding the camera. Come on, son. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real, baby. The Second Amendment. But we got to enforce the Constitution. So we just going to skip over the Quran, huh? We're going to skip right on past love instead of hate, huh? Oh, that's what we're going to do. We're going to skip right past all the things in our organization that we don't even got right. We're going to skip all around that, and we're going to try to cherry pick that one thing and say, oh, that's what the prophet said to do, so we need to get guns because he said enforce the Constitution. And that was part of the Constitution, so we need to... Come on, man. Cut it out. Cut it out. We cannot be fronting. We cannot be pretending. We cannot be lying, yo. Love, truth. We got to be truthful. And this is the truth. Noble Drew Ali gave us instructions, gave us teachings. Matter of fact, let's get to what I wanted to read. The oral statements and prophecies, Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Let's flip it open. I brought you everything it takes to save a nation. Now take it and save yourself. When he said that, the prophet was holding up a holy Quran at the Moorish Temple of America and a questionnaire to show the books we need to save ourselves with. Noble Drew Ali brought us everything it takes to save a nation. Noble Drew Ali said he brought everything it takes. So why are these people trying to create some other organization? Some other things? They're claiming that they honor Noble Drew Ali. Yet they're not doing what Noble Drew Ali said. They're ignoring the instructions and the organization and everything he brought, and instead they're trying to create their own thing, and they're trying to tell people that's what we need to follow. And then on top of that, anybody that's telling you about Noble Drew Ali is in the wrong? Does that make sense, people? But we're not going to stop there. No. We're going to get this work today. We're going to get these teachings today. What was the next one that I wanted to read you? I had it circled. believe it was number 70. The Holy Prophet told the Moors, don't endanger your life with a fool. We'll read that again. The Holy Prophet told the Moors, don't endanger your life with a fool. Now, you can take it or leave it alone. Word to Minister Louis Farrakhan. I like that. Now, you can take it or leave it alone now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where was the last one? Here we go. Here we are. Oh, man. The Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali said the following things at the first convention in 1928. The garment that I have on represents power, and if you obey my voice, you will have power with me. I am going to free you, though it's hard, because of your mixture, which brings about many different spirits. When you fail to hear my voice, you are lost. It is against the law to stand up in any audience intoxicated. The leader is not to stay out all night giving earnings away to someone else. Here's very, very important. You are heads of temples. It is easy for you to destroy the influence of the temple. Now lace up your shoes and get right. Lace up your shoes and get right. You. Stop figuring out your way. Oh, that hurt. How your salvation shall come, just follow me. Now, that's Noble Drew Ali. That's not Rami Islam. Just for clarity. Noble Drew Ali said that. Okay. Don't follow me. Follow Noble Drew Ali. Good. You can say one thing, Moors. You have made a start for the kingdom. If you want success, come on now. If you want success, you must follow the prophet. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Talk about it now. You could take it, but leave it alone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not done. I've done more than you think. I want you to help me by your good deeds of living at home and abroad. It is through your good deeds, not with your lips. Trying to be front seat and everything, always standing in my face. Moors, be careful of your steps. Be careful. Be careful. Leaders of temples must be careful how they walk. They must be an example. I am not asleep. It would take you Moors a long time to find out what I did today. When you all go home, don't you start no stuff. For I'll be right there listening to you. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Noble Drew Ali, boy. What? You playing with a prophet. You playing with a prophet. You gonna get your tail burnt up. Like fire. Sometimes you really just gotta sit back and reflect on just how amazing and just how much foresight Prophet Noble Drew Ali had. He already seen what Cass was trying to go with things. Already told it what it is. So anybody that has questions, you just study what Noble Drew Ali said. Just study what the man said and then measure that up against what anybody is saying. me, Tosh, Jahmal, Cujo, Asir, Aleem, Red Pill, Blue Pill, Taharka, whoever you want. Anybody talking about more science, talking about Moorish Americans, talking about Moors, they talking about Noble Drew Ali. Well, read what he said and measure that to what they are teaching. And if things aren't aligned, if things ain't matching up, well, one is truth and one is falsehood. One is truth, other is falsehood. You understand me? All right, let me check back in, and then we gonna close him out because I really need to put this on the record. Let me check the. Oh yeah, we good on the battery. We good on the battery. I really want to put this on the record because this is important. You know, this is important to me for anybody out there. Any so-called black person that's watching this, brown person, anybody, really. But especially us that is coming into this knowledge and understanding, oh man, Noble Drew Ali was a prophet and I need to proclaim my nationality and I'm trying to be right. How do I do that? And then when you come into this and you see all of these different people and this person saying that, well, and this person got guns over here and they saying we need to do this, and this person saying you don't need to be taxed, and this, it's hard to understand who do I trust? Who do I believe? Who do I listen to? I'm letting you know very clearly, Noble Drew Ali. That is who you need to listen to first and foremost. Study every single thing that he wrote, he put out. Everything. The 101 questionnaire, the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, the Holy Quran, Circle 7, the Mysteries of the Silent Brotherhood, the Oral Statements and Prophecies, Moorish literature. You want to study every single thing you possibly can. Why? Because there's a lot of shiesty people in this movement. It's an unfortunate, it's an uncomfortable truth that some people don't want to admit. But there's hustlers, there's schemers, there's backstabbers, there's people that look like you and I that are trying to enslave you. They're trying to keep you oppressed. They're trying to get that money up off you, asking for your donations. Yeah. Selling your packages, selling your pipe dreams. Saying, oh yeah, we can do this in court and you only have to pay. Listen now, listen. I'm telling you, be careful. And when you study Noble Drew Ali's words and you study Noble Drew Ali's teachings, then you can clearly see, oh, that is one, ooh, look at that snake right there. Oh, he tried to manipulate the teachings of the prophet like that, huh? And then, you know, just to get away from them. You ain't gotta be no revenge. You ain't gotta have no malice towards them. You ain't even really gotta worry about them. You just keep on studying and teaching and being the example of what Noble Drew Ali taught. You be that clean glass. And people will see the dirty glass for what it is. It'll be self-evident. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, let's check in real quick. All right, last thing. Last thing. Oh man. Moorish American Nationals Hub. Everything you have said so far applies to those who will be on the Supreme Grand Council as well. So what are the qualifications to be on the council? Who's qualified to do the vetting? Moors go mute when you mention the Supreme Grand Council. Do you feel it is wise to continue to wait on the Supreme Grand Council, considering the times we are in? Oh, that is a beautiful question. That's a beautiful question, because I'm speaking about Noble Drew Ali, right? And following his teachings and his instructions. And I already have something pulled up regarding the Supreme Grand Council. But first, let's bring in something. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see if I can get this here. Get this here. Yeah. think this is it here. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. Let's see.
My deeds and karma. God, that's the other time you gotta name.
No, that's not it. That's not it. 1 second, because I wanna make sure I get it right. There we go.
I don't know who this is right now. This is not the same guy who wrote the book with 77 amazing facts. Like, I don't know who this guy is. He could have, because he had a little hiatus too. This could be the Rami clone, for all I know. Like, I don't know. But 77 amazing facts about the Moors was not written by this guy right now.
And I remember when I first woke up, you know, he was
this is Jahmal speaking.
Supreme Grand Council of the Moorish Temple of America, right? And I remember having a conversation with him about it. Like, okay, if this body doesn't exist, why don't we help create it? Why don't we help create it, right? He basically didn't want to get involved. Just a bunch of excuses as to why we shouldn't do it right now. Like, okay, if we would have been putting the word out since 2017 or whatever, by 2020 the word wouldn't have been out enough so we can actually have this body established. Right. Instead, Moors like to make excuses. Then before, I remember saying, in regards to the Supreme Grand Council, I remember saying you, him, Taj, and I think Sister Annie Ida L and Roz Mariah or whatever, those would be my top choices for that body. Yeah. So ain't no way he has no record of me disrespecting him in any way. It has to be jealousy because your shit ain't going nowhere because of you. Because you're not helping people. That's the only reason why your shit ain't going nowhere.
Wow. Isn't that interesting? So, in case you didn't hear, let's be clear. This person said, my man said, he had a conversation with me back in 2017 about the Supreme Grand Council. And that he said we need to get it back right. Back then in 2017, this is what Jahmal said. He said, yeah, we need to get it back right. But that I basically made a bunch of excuses. That if we were putting the word out since 2017, it would be active right now in 2020. And then, well, hold on. First, what I want you to do, if you're watching this after the fact, or if you're watching this on the computer, you can pop open a tab on YouTube. And I want you to do a search, type in Supreme Grand Council, okay? I'm gonna do it too. We're gonna do it together. Let's do it together. I'm gonna do it too. Oops. Supreme Grand Council. I do a search. The first one comes up, Ray WL, 140 views, streamed 1 year ago. The next one, Moorish World TV, streamed 1 year ago. iamhhtemple, 4 years ago. Who are the members of the Supreme Grand Council for the Moorish Temple of America?
Judge, it was...
And the date for the record, September 17th, 2015. That's when this video was created. So more than, is that almost 5 years now. That was the first video that I did about the Supreme Grand Council, in which, and you can watch it for yourself, but I explain and go over what the Supreme Grand Council is. And then I'm asking for any of the officials, the Grand Sheiks, etc., to please inform the people on who the active members of the Supreme Grand Council for the Moorish Temple of America are. This is what I asked in 2015. Now I want you to do a search and see how many videos you can find of Jahmal teaching about the Supreme Grand Council. I would like for you to do a search for Cujo and him teaching Canaan Land Moors and them teaching about the Supreme Grand Council. Please let me know when that was. While you're doing that, I'm going to continue over here. Another video. Why Moors/Moorish Americans need the Supreme Grand Council. This one says 3 years ago. The date on this, to be exact, is October 9th, 2016. Read another one. And then I made a video entitled Consular Courts, Supreme Grand Council, and Moorish Nation Building. Moorish Science. That was streamed February 2nd, 2019. And that was when this Jahmal character was a part of the Moorish American Consulate. I guess maybe that was before some of the people got arrested, and then he separated and now has his new organization that's not a part of the Moorish Science Temple of America either. But let me get back to this. Moors in the Supreme Grand Council for the Moorish Science Temple of America. Another video. December 30th, 2018. And this is the last one that I made, or the most recent one, rather. Moor Supreme Grand Council documents revealed. Streamed February 10th, 2019. And on this link, I created a Google Drive because what had happened is some people were trying to give me some information behind the scenes and say, oh, well, here's the information, but you're supposed to keep it a secret. You're not supposed to tell to people. That's not how it works. No, ma'am. No, sir. So I made these documents available for the entire nation because this is something that we need to address as a nation. Everyone in the nation needs to be informed about the Supreme Grand Council. And that leads me back to his point about, oh, well, my choices were you and Taj and such. That's not how it works. This is not some club. Ooh, I think you should be the leader. Yeah, I'm picking you because I like you. That's not how it works, family. Noble Ali is a prophet, and he laid it out at a convention that we're supposed to have every year, in which all of the officials are from all over the nation are supposed to be there. And they deal with all the business and all the dealings, and they get that report and bring it back to the temples and cascade it. That's how it works. That's nation. That's how we actually work. That's government. That's law. Not, oh, I like Rami because he makes videos on YouTube and he's been teaching for a while. So yeah, you should be, let's just start a new Supreme Grand Council, Rami. No. It's not how it goes. You're trying to do things your way, but it's not how it goes. It's the other way. It's Noble Ali's way. If we want to be successful, we must follow the prophet, not Jahmal, not Cujo, not Rami, Noble Ali. And you see, this is what those people do not like. They don't like the fact that I keep pointing to Noble Ali and what Noble Ali said, because they want the fame and nobility. They want the likes and they want, oh yeah, go get him, yeah, that's my leader, yeah. I don't care about that. Understand that. Understand that. You're playing games, and this is nothing to play with. Get in line. Quit playing with the love. Now, let me actually read something about the Supreme Grand Council from Noble Ali. Not just what people is talking about, what people is saying, what they want you to believe, and we're going to get to that in a second, too. Oh, yeah, we're coming around to that. Supreme Grand, and this is in the Moorish literature. If you don't have it, you should ask your Grand Sheik, your official temple members, your Jahmals of the world, your Kujos of the world. Please provide us with this literature. We need to know this. Please make more videos about this. The people need to be aware of this, because this is what the Prophet instructed us to do. Let's listen. Because of certain incidents in some of the branch temples previous to the convention, far-reaching changes for the betterment of the administrative affairs of the organization. Hold on. Because Cassius be talking about law, administrative. Let me just double check and make sure I understand what administrative means in law. When I talk about, Allah being the best of planners, administrative law, the branch of public law which deals with the various organs of the sovereign power, considered as in motion, and prescribes in detail the manner of their activity. Sovereign power. He made changes for the betterment of the administrative affairs of the organization. Let me get to the actual. Make sure I get the word right. Straight, yeah. Reading right. Administration. Administration. Managing or conduct of an office or employment. The performance of executive duties of an institution, business, or the like. In public law, the administration of government means the practical management and direction of the executive department, or of the public machinery or functions, or of the operations of the various organs of the sovereign. Direction or oversight of any office, service, or employment. The term administration is also conventionally applied to the whole class of public functionaries, or those in charge of the management of the executive department. That's what administration means. So, as I was reading, because of some incidents that happened before the convention, far-reaching changes for the betterment of the administrative affairs of the organization. That's the Moorish Science Temple of America. It will be announced at the convention by the Prophet Noble Ali and enforced by the Supreme Grand Council in future to the laws. It is reported that the Prophet, the supreme executive authority, will appoint a Supreme Grand Council, of which he will be the Supreme Grand Chairman. The Supreme Grand Council will have power and duty to control and supervise all the affairs, not some, not a little bit, not a few things. The Supreme Grand Council will have power and duty, that's an obligation, power and duty to control and supervise all the affairs and properties of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Property, like real estate, where you're living, land. So this is where, how are we supposed to proclaim our nationality? What's the proper way to go about it? The Supreme Grand Council would explain that. So how come these other people are not teaching you what Noble Drew Ali taught? Let me continue. And they, the Supreme Grand Council, will be the sole judge of what constitutes conduct injurious to the order, peace, interest, or welfare of the organization, or at variance with its constitution and bylaws, and also the rules and regulations made by the Prophet, and shall be the sole judge of the sufficiency of evidence by which such conduct is shown. So the question I have for you, ladies and gentlemen, how come those people are not teaching you about the Supreme Grand Council? How come those people are not making the Supreme Grand Council the priority? Instead, they want to get on the internet with guns. Pump fake like they gonna go against the U.S. government. Not teach what Noble Drew Ali taught. Not do the work in our temple, in our organization that we need to do. Nah, not that. Nah, forget what Noble Drew Ali said. We gonna do what we want to do. That's what they doing. Clear as day. For those who have eyes and ears to hear and see. Man, I tell you, we about to close it out, but I'm about to close it out with this because this is important. We got to make sure that we get to this. All right. Let me see. Any other questions? Let's see. Let's see. People are starting any and everything other than what the Prophet established, and they are creating their own Supreme Grand Councils. And that, my friends, that, ladies and gentlemen, that is why they don't really like what I'm doing. But it's cool. I'm going to do me. I'm going to keep teaching what Noble Drew Ali taught. It's the path I'm on. Now, if you're mad at me for being a Moorish American and standing on love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, that's a personal problem. That's something you got to deal with yourself. You got to dig deep inside yourself and see what is the problem with what he's teaching. Because he's teaching love instead of hate. That's what Noble Drew Ali said. He's teaching love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. That's what Noble Drew Ali said. So why do I have a problem? If he's teaching love, then what are they teaching? Oh, before I forget, matter of fact, no, I'm not gonna forget. I'm gonna have my son do it with me. Yeah. Last questions. I think I'm gonna get. Oh, so you don't have arms? Bam. Whoo, bam. No, I don't have guns. No. To answer your question, I have no guns. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Never owned a gun. In fact, my parents didn't even allow me to have water guns growing up. I tried when I was little. When I was little, they wouldn't let me have super soakers, none of that. When I was little, I went to like Walgreens or something with my sister and bought these little cap guns. And I had this, I had like a little pink case that you hold your pencils and stuff in. And I put them all in this little pink case and put "do not open" on the top and put it under my bed thinking that was like secret. But anyways, I remember I had this whole sophisticated plan to sneak them out the house to use them because I couldn't pop them in the house or I'd get in trouble. So I snuck them out the house and we walked to this garden on the roof. And I remember using them and pulling it out. And I remember somebody looking at me and I was like, oh man, this is not good. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna get in trouble. But that's just a side note to say, you know, I've never really been a fan of guns. You know what I mean? I remember my children's mother took me to the gun range, you know what I mean, for my birthday once. And I would be lying if I was like, man, this is kind of fun. It was fun initially. But then, you know, as I was thinking, I'm like, man, this is what really kills people. There's nothing fun about this. Nothing at all. This is not cool. It's really dangerous. I actually don't want to hold this anymore. Get it away from me. Let's go. Let's do something else. So no, I don't have guns. I don't promote using guns. I don't promote killing people. I promote love. Truth, peace, freedom, and justice. You know what I mean? All right. We're going to close him out with the teachings of Noble Drew Ali and with another assist. We got to think aloud, man. Because Allah, this is truly Allah's, this is all Allah's plan. You know what I mean? We plan and Allah plans, and Allah is the best of planners. You know what I'm talking about? All right, here we go. Let's listen carefully.
And don't think that lower self always means bad. It doesn't always mean that, you know, because your root chakra based on survival is what? Your lower self. And if you ain't breathing, you ain't surviving, because you're using this physical plane, your lungs, to breathe. So don't always remember everything has both sides to it.
Let me just rewind that just one more time.
About this
just one more time.
To your fucked up a bunch of shit for the Moors.
This is that Jahmal character.
They're using their lower self.
This is that Jahmal character. Now listen very carefully, because once I pause this, we're gonna get into the lessons. It's a very important lesson that I want to teach to summarize all of this. It's very important.
That's the only reason. You know, so and don't think that lower self always means bad. It doesn't always mean that. You know, because
don't think that the lower self always means bad, because it doesn't mean that. This is the perfect example of why you cannot just believe what people tell you. Because people can tell you anything, and it can sound good. It could sound right. It could sound righteous. It could sound divine. But if you just believe in what they tell you, you will not know. Before we get to the lower self, I want you to open up your Quran. Come on now, open it up. Let's turn on over to chapter 11. I'll wait till you get there. The chapter is Jesus and Barata. Together they read the sacred books. You guys got there? Just want to make sure you get there. And this is important. And this is not, I'm using Jahmal as an example, but it's not about him. Understand the concept, okay? This is about believing what someone tells you and why you have to be very careful about doing that. I mean, the Quran, well, let me read what the Quran says. See, in this chapter, Jesus was building with Barito and reading the Jewish Psalms and read the Vedas and Avesta and the wisdom of Gautama, that's Buddha. Anyways, we're gonna come on down with me. Because Barito was trying to tell Jesus something, and Jesus was like, nah, bro. He was like, hold on. He was like, Barito. This is what Jesus said, line 10. Barito, bro, who told you this? That mind which is man may manifest in flesh or beast or bird or creepy thing. Who told you that, bro? And then Barito was like, man, from time which man remembers not, our priests have told us, and so we know. I mean, because the priests, they was telling us like, yo, before we used to be birds and then creepy things, and then we developed into beasts, and now we man. I mean, the priest was telling us this, Jesus. So, the priest is telling us. So what that mean? We know. And Jesus was like, oh, bruh, come on, dog. Aren't you a mastermind? And don't you know that man knows not by being told? Man knows not by being told. They don't know nothing by being told. You can't just listen to the priest telling you, dog. Why you doing that, man? Come on, dog. Man, he said, man, check it out, dog. He said, man, you could believe what others say, but then you will never know. If you believe in it, then you don't know. Because if you know, you ain't got to believe. Oh, my God, somebody hear me. Somebody hear me out there. My man said, if you believe, you would never know. Because if you know, you ain't got to believe. Oh, wait. Somebody talk to me. Can I get an Islam in there? You know what I'm talking about? You gotta excuse me. I have fun when when all of these pieces come together so beautifully. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it just laid up in there on you. Like, golly, look at Allah, how Drew Ali just put it together like that. How he divinely prepared it all for us like that. You cannot script this thing out. But we not done, baby. We is not done. Let's keep it going, shall we? Come on now. Come on now. We getting back to the higher self and the lower self, because I ain't forgot. Now see, if you believe what Jahmal tells you, or let me take it off of him. If you believe what someone says about the teachings of Noble Drew Ali, okay? If you believe just cause, hold on 1 second, just 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, dog. Here we go. Let me get right. Now, if you believe a MOOR just because he got the fez and he say, Islam, brothers and sisters, praise Allah and honors to our divine prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Yes, I am following and honoring the prophet. If you just believe people because they sound good and they look the part, well, I'm telling you, you gonna get finessed about that thing. You gonna get mixed and washed. You gonna be very upset because people will mislead you. And you will end up not knowing because you are believing. See, you got to study so that you know, so you ain't gotta believe. Know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the lesson, because I don't want you to believe me. Let's get back to the Quran. Open it back up, baby. Come on now. Come on now. We almost there. I know you're getting a little restless. Like, man, this man Rami been teaching too long. I got you. We coming to a close. We coming to a close. Okay? We coming to the close. Chapter 3, Elihu's lessons, the unity of life. Now, Elihu was the one that taught Mary and Elizabeth, the mothers of Jesus and John. So my man Elihu had that jewel. You feel me? We got to listen closely now. Got to listen closely now. Listen closely now. Again, Elihu met his pupils in the sacred grove and said, no man living to himself, for every living thing is bound by cords to every other living thing. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will love and not demand love in return. They will not do to other men what they would not have done other men do unto them. Okay, here we go to the selves. Line 5, there are two selves, the higher self and the lower self. Now, the brother was talking about the lower self. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. He said the lower self is not always bad. Don't believe, don't think that. The lower self is not always bad. This is what the brother said. This is what man said. Let's read the Quran, what Noble Drew Ali, the prophet, brought for us. Not what I say, not what Rami says. Understand? So we're clear. I don't want you to get this confused. I don't want you to believe or follow what I'm teaching. I'm simply reading what the Quran says. Let's read together. Line 5, chapter 3. There are two selves, the higher self and the lower self. The higher self is human spirit, clothed with soul, made in the form of Allah. The higher self is the human spirit, clothed with soul, made in the form of Allah. The lower self, the carnal self, the body of desires, is a reflection of the higher self, distorted by the murky ethers of the flesh. It's very important, because remember what man said about the lower self, that it's not always bad. Man said it, not me. That's man's teaching. Not what I'm reading. And this ain't my teaching. I'm just reading the Quran again. Want to get it clear. The lower self is an illusion and will pass away. The higher self, The higher self is Allah in man and will not pass away. The higher self is the embodiment of truth. The higher self is the embodiment of truth. The lower self is truth reversed, so it is falsehood manifest. Oh my God. Come on now. Come on now, but we not done. We not done. We not done, family. Come on now. The higher self is justice, mercy, love, and right. The lower self is what the higher self is not. The lower self breeds hatred, slander, lewdness, murders. Oh my God. And what have we been talking about? Killing, and how that's not right. And how that's not what Moorish Americans are supposed to be on. We are for love, higher self, love instead of hate, lower self, which breeds murder. But I didn't get finished. Let me finish that line. The lower self breeds hatred, love instead of hate. We're supposed to be the higher self, not the lower self. Love breeds hatred. The lower self breeds hatred, excuse me. The lower self breeds hatred, slander, lewdness, murders, theft, and everything that harms. Yeah, we just had to sit with that for a second. We had to sit with that for a second. Higher self is love. Lower self breeds hatred. Higher self is what's right. Lower self breeds murder and everything that harms. And my man said, not me, I ain't twist up. Do I need to rewind it? My man said, the lower self is not always a bad thing. My man said, man knows nothing by being told. Understand that. Study what Noble Drew Ali said, not what man said. Study what Noble Drew Ali brought, not what man's is bringing. Understand? Islam. Okay. I'm gonna finish it out because I wasn't even done. The higher self is mother. It's the mother of the virtues and the harmonies of life. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. The lower self is rich in promises. Ooh, the lower self talks a good game, baby. Yeah. See, I'm gonna bring you remedy if you rock with me. Yeah, I'm gonna get you up out of that. You ain't gonna be harassed by the cops if you roll with me and do what I say. Yeah, just donate a little money to me and I got you. You ain't gonna have to pay taxes. Yeah, believe me. Just trust me, baby. I promise you, baby. The lower self is rich in promises, but poor, oh so poor in blessedness and peace. Oh my God. Oh my God. It offers pleasure, joy, and satisfying gain, but gives unrest, misery, and death. That's what the lower self gives you. If you would ask what to study, I would say yourselves. And when you have studied, and you will have studied them, and you ask me what to study next, I will reply, yourself. He who knows well his lower self knows the illusions of the world. the illusions. That lower self, that's an illusion. Don't believe the illusion. Don't believe the people telling you, nah, the lower self not always bad, baby. It's okay. Sometimes the lower self is good. Trust me. I promise you good. Just trust me. Be careful. Be careful. But when I was studying this is why it's so beautiful. Because when I was reading this, it says it offers pleasure, joy, and satisfying gain, but gives unrest, misery. I said, dang, what is misery? It's something about that word. And then I remembered there's a chapter in the Quran about misery. Shall we go there? Can we go there for a moment, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, my fellow Moorish Americans? Can we do that? Let's do that. Let's go on down to chapter. Where is misery? Where is misery at? Where is misery at? Social duties, justice. I'm almost done, and I'm gonna need your help, okay? Okay, buddy?
Daddy, I need
Okay, 1 second, okay?
the charger. It's right here.
Okay, you got it.
Then you gonna bring your
Nope, but in a second I'm gonna call you, okay?
Okay, Daddy, after you're done, we're gonna have ice cream.
Yep.
Yes, I can all win.
Misery. Pardon me. The holy instructions from the prophet. Misery. And this is chapter XL. Damn. Sorry. L is 40. Wait, so that is 44? Yeah, 44. Yeah, 44. Sorry about that. The Roman numerals throw me off. So, holy instructions from the prophet. The chapter is entitled Misery. Let's see how I want to roll with this. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Lines 5 through 9. Let's read together, shall we? Can we read together? Let's do it together. Let's study together. He who beggeth a man hideth his face, but he who killeth 1,000 in war, or he who killeth 1,000 is honored. So the beggar is hiding his face. He who beggeth, the beggar, he's ashamed. He's hiding his face. The man is begging. He hideth his face. The man that kills 1,000 is honored. But know, though, you got to know, that is an error. Custom cannot alter the nature of truth. The customs cannot alter the nature of truth. Neither can the opinion of man destroy justice. The glory and shame are misplaced. Meaning, the man that's begging should have the glory. And the man that kills thousands should be ashamed. Shameful. There is but one way for a man to be produced. There are 1,000 by which he may be destroyed. There is no praise or honor to him who giveth being to another. Talking about the mothers. There's no praise and honor to him who giveth being to another. And then if we want to talk about on the high level, we talking about Allah. Really give it to me. But you know what I'm saying? But triumphs and empire are the rewards of murder. Here we go. This the line where it come all into the close now. For all the brothers and sisters, for all the mans that's with them people over there that's talking about killing, and needing guns, this line is for you. Listen closely. Line 9, the chapter of misery, holy instructions from the prophet, Noble Drew Ali, not me. Noble Drew Ali, not me. Let's read. Let's study. Come on now. Yet he who have many children have many blessings. And he who taketh away the life of another shall not enjoy his own. The person that gives life, the person that has many children. What did that say? Has many blessings. Oh, snap. Whoop. There we go. Sorry. But the person that has many children has many blessings. The person that takes away life of another will never enjoy his own. Now, you could take it or leave it alone. You could take it or leave it alone now. This is what Noble Drew Ali taught now. Hey now. Hey now. Take it, leave it alone. Love, they over there doing something else. That hateful stuff. That lower self stuff. That breeds murder and everything's that harms. We not about that. We're about love instead of hate. But we not done. We got to close it up with one more. Come on now. Thought I was finished, but we back with one more. I just got to find a chapter. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. The insufficiency of knowledge. Holy instructions from the prophet. Oh, this was the chapter right before. So this is chapter 43. This is chapter 43. My goodness. Come on now. Let's study. We're coming on down. Open it up. I'll let you get there. Once again, this is chapter 43. Holy instructions from the prophet. The insufficiency of knowledge. Okay? We're going to come on down. Come on down. Come on down. We're going to go all the way to line 18. Okay? Okay, line 18. You with me now? Come on now. We got to see how just amazing that Allah is. How everything is planned out. Oh, my goodness. The pieces just come together and it just... Say not unto thyself, behold, truth breedeth hatred, and I will avoid it. Dissimulation raiseth friends, and I will follow it. Are not the enemies made by truth better than the friends obtained by flattery? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Naturally do man desire the truth, yet when it is before him, he will not apprehend it. And if it forces itself upon him, he is offended at it. But the fault is not in truth. The fault is not in the truth, baby. Don't get mad at the truth, for that is amiable. But it's the weakness of man that beareth not its splendor. Oh, my God. What? Whew. My goodness. My goodness. We're going to read this last one because this is my favorite. Most people don't know about this one. But this is my favorite. Mysteries of the Silent Brotherhood of the East. We're going to go on to chapter 7. Again, Elihu's lessons. The Mysteries of Egypt. Come on down. Well, you may not have this, but walk with me now. Walk with me. And if you don't have the Mysteries of the Silent Brotherhood of Egypt, the Mysteries of the Silent Brotherhood of the East, it is online. I believe it's on RV Baby Publications. I know Khalifa Media has it. And if you ain't got the money, the funds for it, hit me up. iamhhtemple@gmail.com, and I will make sure that you get the information. Because, see, it's about the information. It's about the teachings of what Noble Drew Ali brought for us You ain't got to follow me. It's not about trying to get your money and donate and you need to be a part of my movement. We're going to create something new. Nah, it's about following and obeying what the prophet said. So let's read this. I love this chapter, man. I love this chapter. We're just going to read all the way down to the line. Yeah, we're going to read down to 10. And then a mighty master came, a Buddha of enlightenment who turned away from wealth and all honors of the world and found the silence in the graves and caves, and he was blessed. He taught the gospel of higher life and taught man how to honor man. He had no doctrines of the gods to teach. He just knew man. So his creed was justice, love. Oh my, there you go again. There you go. Love and righteousness. I quote to you a few of many of the helpful words which Buddha spoke. Hate is a cruel word. If man hates you, regard it not. And you can turn the hate of man to love, mercy, and goodwill. Mercy is as large as all the heavens. If man, let me read this again. If man hates you, regard it not. Don't even worry about the hate. And you can turn the hate of men to love, mercy, and goodwill. And there is good enough for all. With good destroy the bad, with generous deeds make avarice ashamed. With truth make straight the crooked lines that errors draw. For errors but truth distorted. Errors just gone astray. You know what I'm talking about? And pain will follow him who speaks or acts with evil thought. They're talking about guns and killing people. He is the greater man who conquers self. Conquers like the lower self. He is the greater man who conquers self than he who kills 1,000 men in war. The greater man is the one who conquers self, not the one that kills 1,000, not the warrior that's going out to war and causing destruction. The man that conquers his own self. And you don't need guns to do that. A conflict that cannot be told in words. He is the noble man who is himself what he believes that other men should be. And so, return to him who does you wrong your purest love, and he will cease from doing wrong. For love will purify the heart of him who is beloved as truly as it purifies the heart of him who loves. Boy, that's heavy. That's heavy. Now, see, some people are scared. Deep down, they're afraid to stand on love because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's easy to be scary and pick up a gun. Anybody can do that. Anybody can pick up a gun and pull a trigger. But do you have a heart? Talk to him. Talk to him. Do you have a heart, though, to be able to make a difference with love? What was that? I feel you, dog. I feel you. That's something for you to think about. You just got to hold that one. You got to hold that one. Love instead of hate. And on the matter of protection, I'm going to close it out. I appreciate everybody that's been staying on. We've been going for a minute now. But I feel and I felt that this was really important to get to you. This information, these teachings of Noble Drew Ali is very important in these days and times specifically because there's a lot of evil spirits in the air. It's a lot of people that are trying to mislead our brothers and sisters and try to lead them down a path of destruction. Love instead of hate. My goodness. So we're going to close out with the prayer, and I want you to pay attention. Pay attention to the... Much love to the MOOR. I apologize because I've been getting so many messages that I don't remember. Oh, man. I apologize. I don't remember who said it, but there's a beautiful MOOR that had reached out to me and that said, you know, I appreciate the messages that you're giving out about love instead of hate, you know, and how we don't need to move with guns. And he was like, you know, what you should have said, or he or she, I'm not exactly if it was a man or a woman, but they were like, you should have mentioned that in our prayer, it talks about protection. So why would we need guns? But I'm gonna bring in my son for the prayer so we could do it together. Hey, Cam Bam, I need you for the prayer real quick.
First, let me use the bathroom.
Okay. First, you got to use the bathroom. And wash your hands, too.
I do.
All right. So we just got to wait for him to use the restroom, and then we're going to get to the prayer. Oh, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm reading some of these messages. You guys are silly. You guys are really silly. Oh, universal irie. Oh, I. Hold on, wait, 1 second. Hold on, 1 second, though. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about? Can we get that in there? The Cable Nagas, the lost Bible of the Rastafarian wisdom and earth from Ethiopia and Jamaica. Come on now. Get your studies up.
I got it.
Okay, but hold on 1 second. We're not gonna do that one on this.
Daddy, please.
Okay, hold on.
Please,
Okay, but let me do this real quick.
Thank you for all 35 people out there, 9 likes. It's the best that you can do for us.
Okay, hold on, G. Let me read this really because this was a very powerful point. Here we go.
Because I'm a live stream.
Yep. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Okay.
Okay.
Universal Irie. Oh, beautiful point. Bob Marley got shot at multiple times, and he knows who and he knew who did it. And he didn't try to defend or turn the men in. He ain't shoot back. He kept spreading the message of love. Come on, talk about it now. But we're not even gonna get there because we know what we on. We know what we supposed to be on. If you following Noble Drew Ali, you on that love, baby. You on that love instead of hate. It ain't no need for the guns if you're on that love. You know what I'm talking about? If you following and obeying what Noble Drew Ali instructed. Because Noble Drew Ali was sent by, hey now.
Did you have merch?
No, I don't have
Okay, when we get merch, what time is this merch going to come out?
I don't sell anything, buddy.
Please?
No, because I just need to give the information to the people. I don't want them to think that I'm doing this for money. That's why I don't sell anything. Make sense? But let's say the prayer, okay?
Okay, I don't know what the... Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Then No, we can't show them that prayer. That's only for me, you.
Okay, we'll just do the regular prayer, okay?
No, that's the prayer that I'm talking about. The prayer that we does at day and night.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. We don't show them that one.
I know. We're just going to do the regular one.
No.
Listen, Cam, this is serious, okay? Because they need to hear this, okay?
Okay.
All right. Allah, the Father of the universe.
The Father of the universe.
The Father of love.
The Father of love.
Truth.
Peace.
Freedom. And justice. Allah is our
protector.
Oh my God. Mwah! Our guide and our salvation. By night and by day. Through our holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali.
I love you.
I love you. Deuces.
Wait, no, can I sing you my song? This hit on man. Thank you. Thank you,
QL.
QL.
You want to sing your song?
Yeah. I came up with the song. It's part of a song that I already did, except I added a little bit more. Ready, set, go. First things first, let me say 2020 is a mess. It started with fires in World War III threats. Ooh, we're going with the change, flying with bang. Blacks are dying, families are crying. We fight for our rights, and blacks shall unite. Blacks, 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 blacks for the night, night, night.
That's awesome, buddy. You done? Hold on. We got to say one thing though.
What is
Because we
it?
got to be clear. You do know that we're not actually black people, right?
Oh,
That
yeah.
we're Moors. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel you though. I love your music, buddy. So I got to finish this up. Then we'll get some ice cream. Cool? Cool?
Okay.
Okay, just I'll meet you in the room.
Did I spell it correctly? Or is there 2 O's?
Oh, it's 2 O's. Yeah, it's 2 O's in Moorish.
Wait, is there 3 O's in the whole thing?
No, it's MOOR. Got it?
Done.
Thanks. Go sit down.
Wait, no, that says morons. Oh, that says morons.
I didn't want to bust you out, buddy, but yeah.
Why did you tell me that says morons?
Oh, man.
I didn't see that.
Shout out to the spell check. Oh, man. All right. I'm done, y'all. Thank you so much for tapping in again. If you didn't hear it that first time on the prayer, Allah is our protector and our guide and our salvation. You won't find it in a gun. You find it with love. Thank you. Peace. Woo! Talk about it, though. Talk about it.